Now more than ever, innovative technologies are fueling change and sparking new ways of thinking. Collaboration between corporations and startups is key to staying at the forefront of these trends. However, finding the right startups can be expensive, time-consuming, and ineffective. But Plug and Play is here to help. As a corporate partner, you will gain access to a whole ecosystem of innovation. Discover startups that meet your tech interests. Stay updated on the latest trends and network with industry peers. We will help you during every stage of your innovation journey, no matter where you are and where you want to go. Get in touch today.
Hi everyone, my name is Karina and I'm the Director of Operations for Plug and Play here in Asia Pacific. I also look after strategic partnerships here in the region. That includes the TechNation International Growth Programme. The TechNation International Growth Programme is part of the UK government digital trade network, which helps innovative UK tech companies access trade and investment opportunities across Asia Pacific and forge new partnerships in these exciting new markets. TechNation, the growth platform for UK tech, is working in collaboration with Plug and Play to deliver this cohort of the international program in Southeast Asia. The program will give selected UK scale-ups insights into Southeast Asian markets, creating access to capital, customers, and talent network in Singapore and the wider region through Plug and Play's introductions. Deeper understanding of the market is also delivered through various content workshops that provide these UK scale-ups with localized knowledge across spectrum of areas from talent acquisition to business development and sales, as well as connections with local companies. The UK scale-ups on this program will also engage with Plug and Play initiatives such as the Investors Day, Innovation Showcase, Plug and Play APAC, flagship event, APAC Summit, and a unique demo day for the program. To kick off this event, I'd like to invite Sam Evans from TechNation to give us our opening keynote. Sam, please.
Hi, my name is Sam Evans and I'm Head of International at TechNation. We are the leading growth platform in the UK. I'm delighted to be joining you today from London, where I want to showcase the UK tech ecosystem, explain why you should be looking to the UK for tech solutions, and highlight what TechNation is doing to help with those partnerships across the region. When thinking about the UK, most people probably think about high tea, biscuits, the Queen, perhaps whiskey, but actually we are one of the world's tech leaders, with a strong ecosystem producing new technologies every single day. Our latest report found that VC investment into the UK is a third globally, only behind China and the US. It hit a record high of $15 billion in 2020. And despite the pandemic, the first quarter of 2021 saw the highest levels of VC investment into the UK tech than ever before. The UK tech startup and scale-up ecosystem is valued at $585 billion. This is more than double the next most valuable ecosystem in Europe, which is Germany, which is at $291 billion. The UK's ecosystem value has quadrupled since 2015, growing faster than Israel and France. And we continue to grow. In 2018, a tech business was born every 60 minutes, whereas in 2020, it was every 30 minutes. And it isn't quantity over quality. The UK recently joined the US and China as one of the only 3 nations in the world to have created more than 100 tech unicorns, which are private companies valued at $1 billion. And this is something we are very proud of. TechNation has supported 29% of all UK tech unicorns, some of which you'll recognise having already expanded into Asia Pacific, including Checkout.com, Darktrace, and Deliveroo. TechNation has helped accelerate the UK tech ecosystem and produce some of the world's most innovative companies. As the growth platform for UK tech companies, we provide founders, leaders, and scaling tech companies with the coaching, content, and community they need to scale, both domestically and overseas. We've engaged with more than 3,000 UK tech companies, delivered over 30 cohorts of growth programs, helped over 1,000 companies raise a total of $30 billion in investment. And additionally, we've had over 57,000 learners in our Digital Business Academy. We've also progressed more than 4,000 global talent visa applications for those looking to work in the UK. We've delivered over 70 reports on the UK's tech ecosystem and seen 12 IPOs, all of which you can find on our website. We were established in 2011 with the express interest of supporting and growing the UK's tech sector. At the time, there was very much open skepticism that the UK could be the global centre of innovation. At that time, the UK only had created 10 tech unicorns. But 10 years on, and not only have we passed 100 tech unicorns mark, but we've even have 11 decacorns. So why am I here talking to you today? Well, we want to bring this groundbreaking UK technology to the region. Tech Nation is leading the way to make sure more of Asia Pacific can benefit from some of the UK's fastest and most innovative companies. Our latest Future 50 cohort, which is the top 50 growth companies in the UK, 60% said they were looking to expand into Asia Pacific markets, with our fintech and net zero companies ranking Singapore in their top 5 priority markets for global expansion. So there's already demand from some of the top UK scaling companies to learn more about the region and grow here. As trusted advisors to an alumni of more than 1,000 high growth tech companies from across the UK, we're helping the best of the UK tech learn more about this region and support them as they grow, connecting them with customers, investors, partners, and talent from across Southeast Asia, so that new partnerships can be developed and so that companies like yours can find the innovation you need to transform. Working with the UK government as part of the Digital Trade Network in Asia Pacific, Tech Nation is helping corporates, governments, investors, and partners from across the region connect with UK technology. Since we started this programme at the beginning of 2020, we've supported over 150 UK companies with their growth plans into this region. And recently we've had inquiries for more than 300 additional UK tech companies interested in opportunities across the region. Companies like Immersive Labs, Seed Legal, Circular, and Feature Space have already seen success in Southeast Asia, having worked with Tech Nation. We're excited that our next cohort of UK scale-ups interested in expanding into the region will be pitching to you later on today, so please stay tuned for that. We are delighted to work with so many partners from across the region, and we really couldn't do it without you. These are just some of the partners that we've already been working with, but we're very keen to make more connections, whether that be through reverse pitching, with companies we've recently done with Toshiba and NTT Data, whether it's events, support for our scale-ups entering the market. The reverse pitching opportunities is really key. We are able to curate a group of UK companies to really pitch and understand more about your business problems. But we're always looking for new partners, so please do get in touch with us if you're interested in connecting with UK tech companies. And these sectors are where we think future partnerships will be most successful, connecting UK tech strength to the demand from Southeast Asia. Cybersecurity. COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated the growth in the sector, with the UK government's Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sport. Their annual cyber sector report showed 21% increase in the number of cyber firms and more than 4,000 new jobs created in the UK in 2020. Companies globally, including those in Southeast Asia, are vulnerable to cyber attacks and breaches. The combination of world-leading universities, a high density of cybersecurity accelerators, and the prioritization of security on the national agenda has created a hotbed for cybersecurity activity here in the UK. Another one is health tech. For more than 5 years, Southeast Asia has experienced a digital healthcare leap, with the emergence of accessible healthcare services designed specifically for the mobile-first demographic. According to a recent report we published, health tech in the UK is also booming, showing a record-breaking investment in 2020 at $2.3 billion. The UK is home to more than 3,000 health tech scale-ups, of which around 400 have shown at least 20% growth over the last 2 years. A key factor for success for healthcare and health tech scale-ups is forming crucial partnerships with healthcare providers, insurers, and corporate partners. For example, UK HQ Babylon Health partnered with Prudential Insurance to provide its digital services to Asian customers. The synergies between health tech sectors in Southeast Asia and the UK, alongside the importance of international partnerships, have the potential to create world-leading healthcare innovation without borders or limits. We look at fintech. The UK is a global fintech leader, and it's a key driver of the upward trajectory of the UK tech ecosystem. In 2020, 4.6 billion of venture capital investment went into the fintechs in our country, making us number one in Europe and number two globally. This sector is well positioned to deliver huge economic benefits, both in the UK and overseas, creating new jobs, new opportunities for reskilling employees, and providing foundations in e-commerce, payments, to fuel growth in the wider economy. We think that deep tech will be the bedrock of which the future is built. From blockchain to biotech, deep tech is the artificial intelligence and machine learning powered sector of technology. We've witnessed a huge increase in deep tech investment in the UK, the highest rate of global growth. In 2020, a record year for VC investment in this field, leaping up by 17% to just under $4 billion. There are many UK companies in this sector who are truly world leading. Companies like Graphcore, based in Bristol, which has just launched their first office in Singapore, and they're building an innovative new type of AI processor and accelerating our journey towards a world of intelligent machines. Again, if you're looking for solutions where UK tech may be able to help you, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at Tech Nation. And just as a reminder, if you're looking to move to the UK or relocate any of your team to the UK, you can apply through Tech Nation for the UK Global Talent Visa, which enables the brightest and best tech talent to come and work in the UK's digital technology sector. We also run an onboarding program for those that are new to the UK for immediate integration into the UK tech sector. You can apply through our website. And if you or your company is seeking specific insights into the tech sector and would like to position yourselves as thought leaders in the space, Tech Nation Research is uniquely placed to help. So please do visit our website for more information. The reports that we do are a blend of research, analytics, economics, and behavioural science to solve your business challenges. We've already worked with many large organisations. Thank you so much for listening. We're extremely pleased that some of the best of the UK tech scale-ups are pitching to you later today at the summit, and we hope that you are as excited as we are to be working with them. If you have any questions about Tech Nation and the work that we are doing to support companies like yours connect to UK technology that can transform your business, then please do reach out. Thanks again to Plug and Play for inviting me to speak, and enjoy the rest of the summit. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Now, I'd like to pass over the time to my colleague, Xander Koo, to take you through the rest of the program.
Thank you, Karina, for the overview, and thank you, Sam, for sharing with us more about Tech Nation. It is definitely exciting to see how the UK and APAC ecosystems are bridging together closer than ever, and through the partnership between Tech Nation and Plug and Play, we seek to facilitate and forge more of the synergies and collaborations between our ecosystems. With the greater emphasis on health tech, deep tech, green tech, and fintech, amongst many others, I'm sure many more exciting developments are to come. My name is Xander, Program Manager here at Plug and Play APAC, looking after the Technation program, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the scale-ups from the program today. These are the scale-ups that have their sights set on the APAC region and would like to get connected to the partners here in APAC to explore synergistic partnerships and opportunities and to value add to any corporates or individuals alike through the value they deliver with their products and services. Do keep an eye out and do not miss any of the details that I'm about to share with you very shortly. If you like what you hear and would like to be connected to any of the scale-ups, please indicate your interest during the poll that will be shown at the end of every individual scale-up pitch. If you missed that, feel free to approach any Plug and Play team members and we'll be more than happy to facilitate the introduction. Without further ado, let us head right into the scale-ups. Introducing to you the first scale-up, we have Dataticks. Dataticks provides an award-winning self-service data quality and matching software platform designed for non-technical users in financial services firms to measure and fix data issues. Please join me in welcoming Dataticks.
My name is Michael Lynch and I'm proud to represent Dataticks. We are delighted to be part of TechNation's International Growth Programme 2.0 in conjunction with both TechNation and Plug and Play. I joined Dataticks around 7 months ago with the objective of helping our business to grow and expand within the APAC region. Over the last 12 months, we have had a number of successes, including winning clients in locations such as Amsterdam and New York. And interestingly, we're onboarding our first client within the Asia Pacific region based out of Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. And we're really looking forward to using that as an opportunity to propel our efforts and really become established within the APAC region. Let me first set the scene about who we are and what we do. So Dataticks is a provider of a self-service data quality platform. And this is installed within a client environment, so generally on premise or via private cloud. And it really helps our clients to build trust within their data. The platform provides a bottom-up measurement of large volumes of messy data from all of the business critical systems. But most importantly, it also reports on the quality of that data according to industry standard dimensions. Now, our next generation platform goes beyond just reporting on the data quality issues. It actually federates that decision-making process to data stewards and data custodians, those that really know and understand the data best. And what that's doing is empowering those business users to really take control of their data and get the maximum value that they can to inform various business units. We have witnessed a real shift in responsibility for data quality from the IT back office function to a centralized data management team. And they are the ones that know and understand the data best. So therefore, we've designed a platform that matches the skill set and the profile of those users. If I may set the scene about what really differentiates us from other data quality tooling on the market. Firstly, our tool doesn't require any programming ability. You don't need to be upskilled in programming languages like SQL or Python to use it. Our code is a no-code, low-code platform, and we are often very well regarded for the fact it's easy to use by business users, data stewards, data custodians, through to a role profile like a data engineer. Secondly, we would be classified as a best-of-breed solution. We specialize in the area of data quality and matching, and integration is one of our strong points, so we would integrate with data governance tools and data lineage tools. And we're also, through this program, looking to connect in with potential technical partners. And finally, our platform, via one of our components, we offer a remediation facility. So in the context that you run a number of data quality checks, often issues are identified, and directly via our data quality clinic, directly via our platform, you can remediate those data quality errors. Again, giving the onus back to those within particular business units that know and understand the data best. If I may finish just by talking about what we are hoping to get out of the programme, and as we embark, we would love to explore how we can work together. Whether you're a corporate entity that is looking on building better processes around the management of your data, whether you're another technological provider who can complement our service offering, you could be a systems integrator and are able to help with implementation of client projects, or it could be for another reason. But for whatever that might be, we'd be very keen to have a conversation and discuss all things data. So I look forward to working with you, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Datatix, for your sharing. Moving on to our next gear up, we have PriceBeam. PriceBeam help companies optimize prices and revenue through cloud-based technology to understand consumers' willingness to pay. Let us welcome PriceBeam.
My name is Finn Hansen. I'm the co-founder and CEO at PriceBeam. At PriceBeam, we help companies understand their customers' willingness to pay and then to price right by optimizing prices, implementing price increases, or pricing new products. It's all cloud-based, and that means it's also faster, easier, and more cost-efficient than old-fashioned market research methods. It's pricing right made easy. Now, in today's world, 88% of all prices are actually set through guesswork, meaning that only 12% are set through science-based or optimal price methodologies. That leads to poor pricing. Similarly, companies report that only about 15% of their innovations are to be considered successful. In other words, 85% of all innovations fail due to market/value misfits. And pricing is also very powerful. A 1% price improvement actually leads to 8% profit improvement for the average company. Unfortunately, for many companies who want to know more about what the optimal price should be, traditional price research is very costly. It can either end up costing in high 5 figures or even 6 figures, taking several months to run, and very often it requires in-house specialists. Furthermore, if you're running your business in more than one market and want to understand what customers are willing to pay in different countries, it can be very difficult and costly to reproduce globally. The solution is PriceBeam. We deliver a cloud-based technology that helps our customers understand what their customers and consumers are willing to pay. That means they can optimize prices, they can match the market expectations, and they can deliver a much higher return on investment on their innovations. Furthermore, because it's cloud-based technology, it's easy, it's fast, it's cost-effective, there are no special in-house skills required, and we provide a solution in 110 markets worldwide. That means our customers can set their optimal price points and improve their profits. PriceBeam adds value to our customers through many different situations. We help do price positioning, we help optimize price increases, especially in these inflationary times, that's very important. We help our customers understand if their brand is overpriced or underpriced, i.e. is the brand healthy. We help price new products. We help price existing products in new markets. We help understand what are customers and consumers willing to pay for? What features, what benefits are they paying for? What features and benefits do they not care about? We help them understand how they're performing against the competition. Or we help identifying maybe there's some changes to the product that they need to be optimized. Maybe a smaller pack size will require the same price. Or for that matter, we help understand if they're buying other companies or merging, what should be the optimal price point there. Now, it's very easy because our clients literally just log on to our cloud-based platform. They define the target market, they define the products they want to measure, and we take care of the rest. We do all the quality control, we do all the statistical setup. Actually, the platform does. We send it out to consumers or customers in about 110 countries worldwide. And then the platform automatically collects the data. And as soon as all those results have come in, the platform will conduct a number of out-of-the-box analysis based on artificial intelligence. It's also available in 110 countries, meaning that all the standard survey questions have been translated to 125 languages. And that means that you very quickly and very easily can run a new study, regardless if it's in Singapore, Japan, Korea, Brazil, Germany, Denmark, Canada, US, or any of the other 110 countries. If you have any more questions or want to learn more about PriceBeam, please contact myself, Finn Hansen, or visit one of our many websites or blogs or social media.
Thank you, PriceBeam. Up next, we have Bankify. Bankify transforms banks' mobile and internet banking channels from something purely transactional to where an SME runs their business by combining payments invoicing, accounting, and cash forecasting. Introducing to you Bankify.
Hello, my name is Lloyd Parata and I'm the Regional Manager for Bankify. We're proud to be given the opportunity to demonstrate Bankify as part of this year's Tech Nation program for Southeast Asia. Bankify was founded in 2016 by Mark Hartley and a team of seasoned payment professionals, all of whom have worked in the payments industry for more than 20 years. Bankify is an embedded banking platform designed to provide banks with an integrated set of services based on collections, invoicing, payments, cash forecasting, and lending. The platform is based on embedding a chart of accounts into a business bank account so that bookkeeping is seamlessly driven from banking data. This demonstration shows how Bankify transforms the bank's business banking channels, which have traditionally been used to check account balances, transfer money, and make payments, into the place where the small business customer manages all their business finances, as depicted in the Bankify wheel on the right-hand side of the screen. We're going to focus on embedding an accounts receivable from within the bank's online channel, so we'll show the process of invoicing and getting paid, as well as automating the accounting and reconciliation. So I'm a small business customer using my banking app, which I've consented to link with my Xero account. The bank branded dashboard shows my transactions, account balance, and everything I need to know about my business finances. Now I'm going to create an invoice in preparation for a job I'm about to start for my customer, whom we'll call Mark. I enter the due date, choose the account I want the invoice to be paid into, and create the invoice. As you can see, this starts to build a picture of my future working capital position. But that's not all. Because the record of the invoice is also written into Xero, I can manage all my workflows from within the online banking channel rather than having to use multiple systems. For this demonstration, I'm now at Mark's place and have just finished the job. I'm now going to use my banking app to send the invoice requesting payment. My banking app automatically pulls in details of all the unpaid invoices. I can see Mark's name, the invoice reference amount, due date, and the description of goods and services, as well as any tax information. I've done work for Mark previously and have used the bank's app to send invoices and payment requests as embedded links via email, SMS, or WhatsApp messages. Today, because I'm working at Mark's house, I'm going to ask him to pay me by scanning a QR code shown on screen as face-to-face. Once Mark has scanned the QR code, he sees a bank-branded screen with all the information he needs to make an informed decision on payment. Mark is also presented with the option of paying by card or from his bank account. He selects HSBC and is automatically directed to the bank's app, where he authenticates the account-to-account payment in exactly the same way he would make any other payment from the HSBC app. In this example, Mark authenticates using biometrics, and that's it. Very simple and convenient for Mark. In no stage did he need to know my bank account details or manually enter any payment information. Mark is now automatically redirected back to a bank-branded landing screen to confirm that payment was successful. Back to me as the business banking customer. I'm just leaving Mark's house and I've received a notification on my banking app letting me know that the funds have already landed in my account. I open up my banking app and I can see the status of the invoice has changed in real time to paid, and as I refresh the zero screen, you'll see the invoice status has also been updated to paid, and the sales ledger for that invoice have automatically been reconciled as well. So this is how Bankify's embedded banking platform empowers banks to meet the workflow needs of their small business customers, as well as protecting the bank's market share from the many digital challenges chipping away at the small business customer base. If you'd like to know more about how Bankify can help grow your small business customer base, please feel free to contact me.
Thank you, Bankify. Moving on to our fourth skill up, we have YOLO. Building a mobile payments ecosystem for the retail and hospitality sector, YOLO converts cash and cards payments towards mobile. With their white label solutions, YOLO integrates directly to businesses and enterprises. Let us welcome YOLO.
Hello, Plug and Play. My name is Sina, and I'm one of the founders of Yoelo. Yoelo is a payments platform based out of the UK, operating through a very simple model of converting cash and card payments into mobile digital payments. The process is very simple. A customer can scan a QR code or tap their phone to a table and it will open up a payments page that they can then pay through. Either they can choose what products they have and they can then pay directly for those items, or the merchant can issue an invoice or the customer can choose an amount to pay directly through their phones. Again, this is supposed to convert cash and card transactions into mobile phones and digital platforms, which obviously enables a whole variety of different products and features to come into the playing field as well. The customers are showing that the data around this is very preferential. They want these solutions. People want to go into the digital stage. If you look at your own mobile phones, it is now consuming the majority of your lives as everything is moving towards your phones. This is one sector that is falling behind, and therefore that's why we are growing so quickly, because businesses and customers want these solutions. A quick overview and the summary of Yoelo. We are 3 years old now. We've had several funding rounds. We've done millions of transactions. We've got 60 staff and are live in 7 different countries at the moment. In terms of our partnerships, we have big global distributors that are working with us that either resell our propositions or white label our solutions. This is from a variety of banks, acquirers, and also point of sale companies who are utilizing Yoelo's payments and back office solutions. The things that we can help you with, the main things are reducing your churn. A lot of businesses now want these mobile payments. So if you are the company that is providing them with transaction fees, then you will lose these payments as they are now going through different channels. So Yoelo can help you by reducing this churn by making sure that all the payment channels are controlled by you, as well as the mobile payments. We can help you increase your revenues as well by increasing your product line for your customers. So when they go and, when you're selling them solutions, you can also provide Yoelo's breadth of product features as well, which is very incentivizing and illustrious for the customers. The benefits are amazing in terms of the setup. It's very seamless, very fast. There's customer service that onboards them and helps them every step of the way through. Merchants increase their revenues by 30%, which is a significant amount. It also reduces queues and capacity by about 60% as well, along with increasing the amount that their staff can do because it's so much more efficient. As well as this, they get an amazing platform of features that is very rich, because obviously you're bringing all this information into the digital world. The amount of products that we can build are very extensive. This spans from loyalty and rewards to analytics, flexible menus, and a variety of different things. The way that we can integrate within your platforms is either as a reseller or a white label. So this can be branded directly towards yourselves and your companies. Everything on the front end can be directly for yourself. And then you can sell these products to your customers, retain your transactions, increase your revenues, whilst having the amazing features that Uello has. Again, this is things like the data, the analytics that you've never had before. You and your customers can see exactly who is spending money, where they are, and the history behind them. You can then retarget them through a customer marketing platform, engaging them, increasing their revenues, etc. Uello is also the only company in this sector that has a banking payments license. This enables us to transact directly from bank to bank, reducing transaction fees significantly and also making payments settle immediately, as opposed to the existing card payments rails, which take several days and is very expensive as well. Uello is currently live in several different countries and has global payments availability and multi-language functionality already. We're looking to partner up mainly with resellers, banks, acquirers, payment gateways, or anyone in the hospitality and retail space. It'd be great to have a chat if you're interested. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Uello. Moving on, we have Squarebook. Squarebook is a tech platform for equity fundraising. They are the first independent, conflict-free provider of auction technology for companies to carry out IPOs and other raises. Let us welcome Squarebook.
Hi, I'm Rich Kimber, Chief Marketing Officer at Squarebook, the digital platform for equity capital markets. We're a fintech startup that's changing the IPO process for good. Squarebook is a multi-sided digital platform for all types of equity capital raise on regulated markets. Our users are companies looking to raise equity capital along with their advisors and investors looking for opportunities. The Squarebook platform brings them together in one place, combining investor relations with everything you need to execute an IPO. But we're not just digitizing equity capital raises, we offer a completely new process for carrying out an IPO that reduces risk, provides optimal pricing, and delivers better investor selection. That's our real innovation, and it's the way that we're bringing genuine disruption to our space. We're a UK-based startup with our offices in Edinburgh and London, but we are a global solution that's built for use worldwide. We're authorised by the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK and part of its Sandbox programme, the FCA's Innovation Hub, that is. We're also an alumnus of FinTech's, of TechNation's FinTech programme. Our leadership team consists of me. I've worked with businesses from B2B tech startups to some of the world's biggest e-commerce brands. Chief Technology Officer Mark Collins, who has a PhD in AI and machine learning and has over 15 years in financial markets. And our co-founders, CEO Joe Slews and non-exec chairman Richard Balakis. Joe is an entrepreneur, an economist and an expert in game theory. Richard has a background of decades of innovation in financial markets, having founded the world's first electronic trading desk at Credit Suisse. Joe and Richard founded Squarebook out of a frustration with the IPO process that's been failing issuers and investors for too long. Why is that? There are several problems with the traditional IPO process, known as book building. First of all, it's very risky. It's expensive, typically costing 5 to 7% of the capital raised, and outcomes are very volatile. The process has barely changed in more than 30 years. It's manual, but there are huge problems inherent. First of all, pricing is opaque and there's no real science to it. Worst of all, there are endemic conflicts of interest. For example, the investment banks that generally run IPOs can use them to reward their best investor clients who spend billions of dollars with them on other services. Now, this has several results. One is that too many investors and advisors who would bring value to the process are left out. And another is consistent underpricing. This is what happens when you get the pop that you so often hear about, where an IPO's price shoots up in its first day of trading. Squarebook mitigates all of these problems, and like many problems in economics, our solution is a combination of data and game theory that gives something we call the multi-round auction. It's all based on early engagement between issuer and investor. This allows the issuing company to assess demand for its shares before committing to an IPO, and every IPO has a completely bespoke model. Companies sign up to showcase their business and carry out investor relations and eventually execute a raise. Investors join the platform to find new opportunities they can't find elsewhere, to engage with those companies and to invest in them. The result is a completely new process that's de-risked, gives better scientific pricing informed by data, and delivers a better selection of investors to the company. We charge the issuing company a small percentage of the capital raised, as well as a small subscription fee for being on the platform. Other areas of finance have seen radical change and major disruption in recent years. If you look at share trading, insurtech, money transfers, commercial banking, that's the case. Primary markets has held out so far, but Squarebook is about to change it for good.
Thank you, Squarebook. Up next, I would like to introduce to you Dyad. Dyad is a semantic AI, which is knowledge graphs, graph-based learning, machine learning, for healthcare focused on making value-based care more effective and enhancing the operational and logistical sides of the health system. Let us welcome Dyad.
Hello, my name is Alex Taylor, and I'm one of the co-founders of Dyad. Healthcare is, of course, a notoriously complex and inefficient industry, which is plagued by issues of data siloing, fragmentation, and friction to information exchange. At Dyad, we're looking to solve this problem by building a universal translator for healthcare data to enable interoperability and common efficiencies between payers and healthcare providers. We do this by taking data from EHRs and other platforms, and by applying medical entity recognition and entity relationship recognition in order to build those unstructured data into a knowledge graph. This standardizes and contextualizes healthcare data in real time and provides a foundation for advanced querying, information exchange, and other value-added applications. This is different to a data lake or interoperability platform in that we provide a semantic layer that sits on top of such platforms in order to reconstitute the latent connections that exist in the underlying data. Upon this platform, we have a growing suite of applications tackling use cases such as auto coding, through to risk adjustment, revenue cycle management, patient flow management, predictive supply chain, and several other things. To take one example, CodePilot is a platform application that enables auto-coding for healthcare providers and billers. It scans clinical records looking for missing and incorrect clinical coding that represent missed income for healthcare providers. The healthcare provider or their billing team receives what's essentially an AI-populated task manager, where bundles of records that require correction are aggregated into these task cards, which can then be assigned to a particular coder in order for review. That coder receives a detailed task sheet with a full explanation of why the AI believes that clinical coding is incorrect and what needs to be done in order to amend the record and make sure that the healthcare provider is paid for their work. This app is already live in several primary care practices in both the UK and US, with the first pilots in hospital systems now coming along as well. A typical family medicine practice can expect to realize between $25,000 and $50,000 from scanning their last 12 months of records. And as we get into hospitals and health systems, we anticipate that the scale of missing income should be on the order of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, as you can imagine, with a product with a value proposition such as this, we already have some very happy clients and some fantastic testimonials. And having proved the power of the technology in such an application, we're then very well positioned to expand horizontally into other departments of the hospital with other components of the platform. If this is interesting and you have any other questions or thoughts, or you'd like to find out more, then please don't hesitate to drop us a line on hello@diad.net, and we'll be very pleased to see how Diad can help.
Following up, we have Oxford Immune Algorithmics. Oxford Immune Algorithmics built technology to move healthcare away from its reliance on population-wide symptom pattern matching towards value-based precision medicine and personalized diagnostics. Let us welcome Oxford Immune Algorithmics.
Greetings and thank you for taking the time to view my recording. My name is Luke Bowie and today I'm going to briefly talk about our company, Oxford Immune Algorithmics, and our current software product, AlgoSight, the AI that learns from and monitors your health. We combine AI and technology to provide a new type of precision medicine, personalized to the patient and focused on causal diagnostics, transforming the medicine of what to the medicine of why. Incubated by the University of Oxford, we have published more than 250 peer-reviewed papers in top journals in areas of AI, computer science, the immune system, immunology, and physics. Feel free to check out our website and find out more about the fantastic people that made Oxford Immune Algorithmics possible. In many countries around the world, primary care looks awfully similar to how it looked 70 years ago. Only very recently things started to change due to COVID-19, but healthcare in general is lagging behind and needs an update. Struggles such as staff shortage, patient backlog, infection risk are worse than ever. Using regular collection of patient data like test results such as the very common full blood count, we use human-like reasoning AI backed by over 10 years of research to produce our web and app-based AlgoSight. The combination is very powerful and designed to provide fast testing, treatment and early diagnosis for the patient at home. For clinicians, it offers a level of automation in medicine that previously did not exist. Instead of looking at the population norm, our AI is looking at what is normal for the exact patient, personalized precision medicine. Our main competitive advantage are our proprietary algorithms and the most sophisticated AI platform that harness the immune system to monitor health. In this screen, for example, you can see that eventually we will be able to tell whether your COVID vaccine offered you enough protection, something I'm sure most of us wonder. The layout you see here shows the typical view on a laptop or desktop computer. Here are a few snaps of our AlgoSight app layout. The app is available on both Android and iOS. Here is an example of a monitoring pathway using AlgoSight for a patient based at home. This could be anyone from a well-being patient or an immunocompromised cancer patient. In this particular example, the clinician orders a test kit to be sent to the patient's home. A finger prick blood test is carried out and a blood sample is taken. The sample is sent to the lab for testing. The results are fed into AlgaSite where machine learning takes place. The clinician and/or patient can then log in to their account and view the analytics of the test result, as well as any longitudinal analysis. The market opportunity we have is actually quite vast. So our market focus, at least in the UK, is oncology, given that cancer patients undergo regular monitoring and regular testing. We can make a difference by implementing a more regular and supportive monitoring system without the need of these patients having to travel to a busy hospital or clinic. We already have a comprehensive agreement signed with local and regional adoption in the UK, such as the University Hospital of Cambridge and Oxford University Hospitals. Working with key opinion leaders in fields such as immunogenicity, oncology, general practice and haematology. We find ourselves in a unique position, an intersection of three highly innovative spaces: the consumer-driven immune system market, which is currently largely unclaimed, and proprietary AI as a result of decades of research at top universities, and the combination of developing software as well as future hardware device to work in harmony to offer a fully end-to-end solution. We are short on time, so I will quickly reel off a few benefits of implementing a system like AlgaSite can have. Remote blood testing, admin made easier for healthcare workers, dealing with patient backlogs, meeting quality of care targets, reducing infection risk, and of course the peace of mind for caregivers and families knowing their loved ones are receiving optimal care. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Oxford Immunoalgorithmics. Right next, we have Wolf & Badger. Wolf & Badger is a B Corp certified marketplace to connect independent ethical brands with conscious consumers worldwide. Let us welcome Wolf & Badger.
Hi everyone, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Wolf & Badger. Wolf & Badger is an award-winning multi-channel retailer committed to promoting and supporting only the best independent fashion design brands. Our unique model offers innovative online and offline opportunities for the finest talent from around the world to showcase their products. Our marketplace currently carries over 1,600 member brands, and we have flagship stores in London and New York, with LA opening 2022 and sites across the Asia Pacific on the horizon. We're a B Corp certified business on a mission to build a community of ethical brands and conscious consumers who positively impact the world together. Our vision is to ensure that independent designers are incentivized to manufacture and source sustainably and ethically, and that we, as a retailer, uphold these values in order to create a future in which every element of retail is fair and frictionless for everyone. Our mission is to enable 10,000 ethical brands from 100 countries to connect with 10 million conscious consumers by 2025. Here are a few of our key objectives as a business. We plan to continue building organic growth momentum as the destination to discover the best independent, creative, and ethical brands from around the world. We are focused on retention through building lasting relationships, not one-off transactions. We plan to continue to turbocharge the US as our most strategic growth market, and we've begun building the Australia-New Zealand market with plans to open the Sydney flagship store and expand into Singapore, Hong Kong, Indonesia, South Korea, and Japan in 2022-23. Now I'd like to leave it to our brands to tell you a bit more about who we are and what we do. Thanks for your time.
My name's Jemima.
My name is Robert.
My name's Yvonne.
My name is Johanna.
I'm Felicity.
I'm Emma Sewell.
I am Kate Walsh.
I'm the designer and founder of Yaya London.
I run a contemporary sustainable fashion brand called Ingmarson.
We run fan club clothing.
My brand name's called Jemima Sarah.
I'm one of the founders of Wallace Sewell.
I am the managing director.
We make homeware, art prints, some t-shirts too.
With a real nostalgically driven vibe.
Pieces you can mix in with your everyday wardrobe. Quirky, it's fun.
We specialise in gemstone jewellery. Every single piece is bursting with colour. We just let the stones do the talking.
Woven textile products, scarves, throws, cushions, scarves, t-shirts, prints, lots of different things.
Wolf & Badger has been fantastic for us.
Wolf & Badger is so much more than just a retailer.
You know what you're buying because it's come straight from the designer, and that's really what separates it.
It just feels like being part of a community, a really cool, stylish community.
It was something we wanted to aspire our brand to be.
Oh, I love their stores.
Yeah, the future of the high street in a sense.
They're so beautifully curated. Once you step in, you want to spend ages in the shop.
The coolest brands. Everything was so visual and presented beautifully. I thought, I want to be part of that.
They want to try and get your brand out there as much as possible. There's never a no, it's always, okay, how can we fit this in? How can we make this work?
The support and the marketing and PR has been incredible for us.
Wolf & Badger opened so many doors.
They put us in front of the right audience.
Customer reach, I think exposure, press.
I can put my shop on their website, but also I can collaborate with them on a pop-up shop or, you know, drawing in their windows. It just puts me on another level.
Quite recently, we were selected to be featured in their March newsletter, all about women in business and sisterhood.
It's given me a massive international lift. I'd never had that before.
I sell internationally in so many countries I've lost track.
Singapore, Australia, and lots of customers from the USA.
We've sold to a lot of countries.
I reckon we've hit every continent.
So we were pretty worried with the changes and challenges that Brexit brought, but we've not felt any pinch. Our European customers continue to shop with us with ease.
In terms of actually using the website and the platform, it's just so easy and straightforward.
The Wolf & Badger dashboard is incredibly easy to use. It's so straightforward.
From other platforms we've been on, it's way easier.
Sometimes with other platforms, you can kind of get a bit confused with it, but with this, it just feels kind of like an extension of our brand now.
The shipping process is actually a godsend. It's so simple, it's so effective, and it's so accessible, and it's also very affordable.
You generate all the international documentation. All we have to do is print it off and put it on the order. In terms of the returns process, we actually haven't had any returns.
It must be that we're being connected with customers who like what we do.
Perfect.
We're ethical, we're sustainable, we're creative, we're a community. All of these different things that you want to say, but you probably couldn't say it without having a larger voice. So I think Wolf & Badger brings that.
Thank you, Wolf & Badger. Moving on, presenting to you Heteronomics. Heteronomics provides macroeconomic research and data services to financial market participants. Let us hear more from Heteronomics.
Hello. Here at Heteronomics, we produce macroeconomic research for financial market participants. Our focus is to consistently help our clients, whether that be through our research services or by empowering their research with our data services. Now, I've been doing this for 15 years, mostly as a sell-side economist, traveling around the world, seeing clients. So I understand that economists alone don't have all the answers. Sifting through that global information set requires a broader skill set. That is why we invested in our solid and scalable platform, provided and funded by Amazon Web Services. Using the data services that came from that investment, we power our research business, and we're now pleased to make both our research and those data services available to you. Underlying all our services are data and consistently accurate forecasts. These feed our written analysis and the various interactive dashboards on our website. We are also always happy to translate this into the specific situations of our clients, whether that be through calls, emails, or simulations. We want to fit in with your investment process. And in almost all cases, that is simply included as part of the service. But don't just take my word for the quality of our services. The former chair of the Office for Budget Responsibility, and no stranger to impartial assessment, described our research as consistently the most interesting we see. The not so secret reason why we're able to share such consistently interesting research is because we invested in our powerful data services. These ensure we have thousands of consistently accurate forecasts and proprietary indicators continually updating on our platform. Meanwhile, optimized news feeds ensure we don't suffer any information gaps. Many businesses need some of the same data services as us, but the creation and maintenance of them lies outside of their zone of genius. We solve that problem by sharing the same data services as are already powering our research platform. Whether the need is for news feeds, calendaring, model lease, or an entire white label research franchise, we can help. You can flexibly lease any or all of our services for your business, secure in the knowledge that these are already proven solutions powering our successful research franchise. Our data services can do the same for you, flexibly, fast, and at relatively low cost. So if you or someone you know want to see what our clients are already enjoying, let's talk. We'd love to demonstrate how our data services are powering our consistently accurate research services, and do so in a way that works best for you. In fact, we're so keen to provide you with a consistent source of our performance that we're pleased to offer you a free trial of our services. That way, you can start to experience the value that our clients are already experiencing all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Heteronomics. Up next, introducing to you the Leadership Network. The Leadership Network's VR product, Gemba, is a trailblazing virtual reality learning platform allowing companies to deploy operational excellence programs on a global scale. Let us welcome the Leadership Network.
Hi, I'm Annalisa, and I'm the Head of Enterprise Sales at Gemba. As a leader in this golden age of digital transformation, these are the 3 questions that you should be asking yourself right now. How can I set a new pace of learning in my company while reducing costs? How can I reduce the amount of time my employees are spending traveling and get closer to our net zero targets? And how can I learn from and connect with global experts in lean, innovation, and supply chain, all while exploring this disruptive metaverse? So who are we? Gemba is a multi-award-winning executive education solution in virtual reality, developed by our parent company, the Leadership Network. It was created prior to the pandemic as a direct response to the biggest challenge faced by companies today: the rollout of a compelling mission-critical training at scale in a controlled, collaborative, and cost-effective way. Once the pandemic reared its head and workforces were confined to their homes, our CEO, Nathan Robinson, made the decision to switch to an entirely VR-based offering. Gemba was perfectly positioned as a viable solution for the pandemic, creating a one-stop solution for enterprise to both learn and collaborate remotely. For almost a decade, the Leadership Network has helped companies transform by doing things better, faster, and cheaper across our acclaimed face-to-face and VR learning programs in Lean, Innovation, Industry 4.0, and Digital Supply Chain. And now, we are proud to be championing British technology on a global stage, working with the Fortune 2000 and accelerating our growth here in APAC. So now you know who we are, but the question is, what is Gemba? Well, when an estimated 75% of business transformations fail, companies need a better way to beat the odds. That's why we created Gemba, the leading education solution in the metaverse. Gemba, which literally means a place where value is created, is a virtual reality training solution that enables executives to get their corporate and cultural message across at a fraction of the cost and time of classroom training by allowing everyone to meet from the comfort of their homes or offices in VR. Think highly immersive simulations, live factory tours, problem-solving tools, and strategic learning games co-created with the world's leading management minds, Shingo award-winning experts, and the finest organizations such as Toyota. All of this has been designed by us to solve the biggest challenge faced by most organizations, the rollout of training at scale. Gemba is high impact on people, low impact on planet. And the best bit, for those who are perhaps skeptical about embracing this new way of learning, our dedicated customer success service is unparalleled. We work side by side with you every step of your journey. We invite you to join the 700 plus companies who have leveled up their learning. We are trusted by Fortune 2000 companies and are inspiring some of the most powerful business leaders. Needs for business travel are reduced, carbon footprints are shrunk, and we are helping empower and upskill the human workforce. In this time of profound change and crisis, the only way for companies to sustainably adapt is to put learning into action faster than the competition. Now you know where we come from and what we do. We are not on this journey alone. We are on a mission to shape the future of work with our partners. And as a core stakeholder in the Augmented Workforce Initiative, we are partnering with the University of Cambridge to develop the world's first impact framework for technology-mediated learning, which allows companies worldwide to quantify the environmental impact of their tech-led training. Pretty cool, right? So why should you work with us? Firstly, VR is not just something in the future. It's here and now. The future of work is not about the office or home. It's about a change in how people work. The last year has underlined an urgent need to place employee education at the epicenter of business strategy. So let us work with you to set a new pace of learning, reduce training and travel costs, get closer to your net zero goals, learn from the experts, and explore the metaverse. We look forward to welcoming you to Gemba.
Thank you, the Leadership Network. Last but not least, I would like to introduce to you Chai. Chai uses artificial intelligence to predict commodities prices, utilizing OR and alternative data that matters to mitigate price volatility, hence helping manufacturing companies to reduce operating costs and manage commodities price risk. Let us welcome Chai.
Hello everyone, I'm Marcus Dixon, the CEO and co-founder at Chai. And at Chai, we are using artificial intelligence to transform the buying, selling, and hedging of raw materials. Chai enables organizations to take control of the market to protect margins and manage risk, using AI and alternative data to predict commodity prices and determine the optimal time to purchase commodities. This can result in marginal increases of between 1 and 5%. We're your AI assistants to keep ahead of the game, augment the capabilities of commodity management with AI. AI to enhance you, not replace you. AI to notify you of key market movements and the cause of these movements. AI to identify your risk exposure. AI to highlight purchasing opportunities. We're commodities AI. There are a number of key use cases where our solution is applicable. This can be annual budgeting, determining raw material price risk, preemptive purchasing, developing commodity risk and compliance frameworks, supplier negotiation, or cross-organization information sharing. Our product is currently available through a web application and daily email, with an API accessible shortly. There are key benefits of using our tools, such as identifying the best time to buy, sell, or hedge raw materials, which can increase your margin and reduce your risk exposure. We highlight the key drivers of all the commodity price movement, and we provide price predictions from 1 week up to 1 year, with multiple different time horizons in between. Ultimately, each time horizon is impacted by different data, different price movements. We highlight this. We highlight and explain how we have come to a particular decision. Full explainability, full transparency. We also highlight our historical predictions. We give price alerting, probabilities of certain prices being hit. Here's a brief example of our historical predictions available within the web application. At the top, you can see the white line is the actual price. The purple area is our previous prediction, and the orange are our current prediction going forward. And at the bottom, you can see the change in influence over time from what we had previously predicted to what we are predicting now and what the influence is. We also look to provide cover, so determining when the best time is to buy over your limitations, so what stock levels you can have, what's required for production. All of this is taken into account. There are a number of case studies available, whether it is looking at annual forecasts in automotive, or whether it is looking at hedging opportunities in petrochemical companies, where we've seen $7 million savings in 7 months. Our team has experience in AI, commodities trading, cloud software, and we're also backed by some of the leading European and US investors. Thank you very much for your time. Please do reach out.
With that, we have come to the end of all our Skill Ops pitches from the Tech Nation International Growth Program. A big shout out to all the Skill Ops that have pitched earlier. It has been inspiring to hear all the exciting solutions that you have shared with us, tackling various problems. And thank you to our audiences who are here with us today. I hope you have managed to indicate your interest to get connected to the various Skill Ops. If you have unfortunately missed out indicating earlier, please do not hesitate to contact myself or any of our Plug and Play team members to be in touch with the scale-ups. Coming to an end, thank you for joining us for our TechNation International Growth Program, and it has been our pleasure to host you here at our very first day of Plug and Play APAC Summit. We hope you have enjoyed the sessions as much as we had, preparing these amazing lineups of programs, startups, and scale-ups for you together with our partners. More exciting content and scale-ups are lined up over the next 2 days of APAC Summit. Once again, my name is Xander. Please feel free to reach out to myself or any of us here at Plug and Play, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Wherever you may be, have a wonderful day ahead.